What's up, guys? Simon is here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest VII: Reimagined Blind. On the last episode, we went through that palace and fought that boss.
Huh?
And, well, I think it's called the Beacon and stuff. Isn't the way to the lighthouse hero, you need to head upstairs. Yeah, we had that scene with the king and found out about Anise, or whatever her name was, and how she joined this, him in that other village. But we kind of saw that coming. Not that she would go there specifically, but that she wasn't really happy with all that. She missed Captain Seahawk. Yes, let's do that.
It seems the time has come for us to say goodbye. Though I doubt this is the last we'll be seeing of each other. Now, it is time for me to repay you as promised. I thought perhaps this would make for a most fitting reward. It is the legendary sword, passed down from one captain of the Sea Dragon to the next. Sharkai left it in my care when he set out before his final battle, that it might be used in defense of his wife and unborn child. Until now, I had not met one whom I deemed worthy of such a weapon, but in you, I have undoubtedly found such a person. I hereby present to you the Sea Serpent Saber. You wield it well, just as I had expected. Truth be told, there is something of Sharkai about you. Incidentally, it strikes me that I've told you very little about the captain. You must be curious to learn more about him. I beg your pardon. My chief minstrel told you everything you needed to know. But I do not employ a minstrel. Oh, I did, of course, a long time ago. He was a fine man and a talented musician, but he fell ill and died many years back. But of course, you are blessed with powers beyond those of ordinary humans. I should have learned not to be surprised by your capabilities. In any case, the most important thing I wish to say to you today is simply this. Thank you. Your name shall live on in the legends of my kingdom for all time. And not only here in Buccanham, I believe the dwarves also have reason to thank you. They would be grateful for the opportunity to express this gratitude in person. Perhaps you should pay them a visit before you leave.
Alright, let's see, where's this weapon at? Why am I checking that and not this? Sea Serpent Saber, is this water elemental? And damn, that's very high attack. Okay, definitely putting this on. Can be used in battle to summon a torrent of water which surges through a single group of enemies. Look at that, attack plus 120. Also increases your charm by a lot. Block chance goes down by a little bit, but that's a-okay. Alright, let's see. Dragon Claws. The best you can put on right now, I believe so. Attack 290. Damn, your attack is even higher than Ruff's now. yeah, we should be good on the equipment. All right. I got an achievement right there, so am I entirely done with this area? Well, first thing first, let me see if I can get this fragment now. And you're still in my way. Maybe I'm not entirely done with this area. You did mention I should pay someone a visit. Oh, that's so annoying. Why must you tease me? Maybe I'm supposed to come in the present, but the fact that it's here means I should be able to collect it this time, not traveling to the present. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Man, I can't believe I've been using like the same pillows for like, I think it's been like 2.5 years. Yeah, I'd say about 2.5 years. Those pillows are not good pillows at all. Not good quality. Ended up switching to, it actually came today in the mail. I actually took an intermission between this and the last episode. These are memory foam, a lot more comfortable. Much better quality. Alright, it's back to the heavy metal hole. I'm just gonna teleport over there. So I should be getting much better sleep. My neck is real stiff. Because I was sick all weekend. I was pretty much laying down all weekend and my neck is just stiff. Feels a lot better yesterday. It was very stiff. Just bothering me. But it's Monday, back to work. Which I'm actually kind of looking forward to because I need to move around and stretch my body. I was very inactive this weekend. Because I was sick, of course, I wasn't going to push it. Alright, seed of strength. I'm gonna start giving all these to Hero or Rough. Leave Aisha. Because she's more than fine enough. I don't think she really needs any more. I might swap her out for Melvin anyways. Let me get these numbers matching between Hero and Rough. Alright, so I see the strength in there, nice. Alright, where in here do I need to go? Fragment, you're still gonna be blocking this. Damn it. Okay, hopefully I talk to him and you'll move out of the way. Nothing, of course. Really? Alright, get out of my way. Alright. Look at this. Another fragment. The turquoise one. Probably one that leads to like downstairs in the Shrine of Mysteries. Siren sword. Alright, very curious to see what that siren sword does. I don't think I'll compare to this, but who knows. What did it look like? And why can't you equip it? The hell? Hey, is that not a weapon you can use? Equipment. What? Oh, this is magic base. Something. 4% chance of charming enemy when attacking. Sometimes begills those who bear its brunt. Increases charm and attack, but I'm not gonna put that on. And not what I was expecting. In fact, that's probably like the only sword Maribel can equip. She's locked into daggers and staffs. Oh, was that everything I needed to do here? Use the teleport tool to travel back to Esther. What? What about that fragment? Back in the village, I can't access it now. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna backtrack all the way here just to find out I can't. This is annoying. Well, if I can't get it now, I need to make note of it so I can come back and pick it up later. But what if that was the one thing that was blocking it? Where they make you go all the way over there and then come back? Okay, apparently not. Something doesn't seem quite right. Oh, is this a book puzzle? Apparently not. What? You just have to interact with it like 5 times? Alright, another turquoise fragment. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm glad I got this resolved. I could have completely overlooked that and had to come back here. It'll actually save time. Alright, now the game wants us to head back. Gotta hop on the teleporter to be the fastest way. Alright, back into the teleporter we go. The game was hinting at going back to Esther. So it's probably gonna just be a lot of cutscenes for the nothing but cutscenes for the remainder of this episode. As you can see, these are gray fragments. We've unlocked all of these colored books. The gray ones, like the red, blue, and green, yellow. The gray ones we still need to unlock. As far as these turquoise fragments, I don't know where they go. I think it's to this one right here, but it doesn't really look like turquoise. Oh, I guess. But this door is locked, so we're just gonna collect all the fragments and then be able to open the door. But I imagine at least it's somewhere special, because it's only one book by itself. Locked by a door. The game doesn't want you to get there before you're supposed to. Very curious how the speedrun of this game works. If you can like skip certain islands and do things out of order. Because I think the only thing preventing you from doing all that is having the fragments, so if there's a way to get the fragments, then... Did it just say... Is it Esther? Alright, actually it's kinda close, so I'll just swim over there. No need to zoom. Monsters. That bright splitter might be magic based. I don't know. I increased his attack by quite a bit, so I didn't really notice that much of a difference. What is that pointing towards? Oh, I think it's pointing towards this. Buccanham region, so trying to explore all of these areas again. This game does have a lot of backtracking. Apart from the job system being my favorite thing about this game, I think the second thing that's close behind is the world building, which I absolutely love in RPGs and pretty much any form of media. Video games, manga, anime. I think that's the reason why I treasure Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z so much. Especially the OG Dragon Ball. The world building in that is just perfection to me. That is the one thing that I loved about One Piece quite a bit too. Although I've seen very little of One Piece, I did notice that was one good thing about it. But that's probably my favorite thing about One Piece. Seed of Deafness to increase my luck. My luck is so much lower than Heroes. So I have 1 seed of proficiency, so that's going to Keeper. That'd be funny if you joined my party and he was pretty much all maxed out. Alright, so some pretty good items to pick up here, but apart from that, I don't know if I'm... Is there anything in here that I actually need? Any tablets? Was this here the whole time? I just completely overlooked it. Damn, it's pretty strong. Can be used in battle to slightly reduce all enemy. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this for you know what, I want to equip it because I want to see my what exactly am I giving up with this Charm goes down by a lot. I don't even know what the hell charm does. Where are you? This is right here. Yeah. Damn, does lower your stuff a lot, but the fact that you can lower everyone's defense while also increasing your attack by quite a bit, sign me up.
Hey,
I don't imagine this is better than. Ooh, I'll buy one of these. Can't remember, dude. Can you change equipment in this game? The main reason why I want to add this is because if I find myself fighting a boss that there's usually a boss in all Dragon Quest games that just relies on breath attacks and they're really hard to beat. Yeah, I'll buy one, but do I want to equip it? No. Lunar fan. No thanks.
all right.
Those fans always tend to increase your charm. Dragon shield. This is a really good shield. Fire and ice by 15%. Why did I take that off of Hero? Did I find something better? Wind damage by 20%. Which is good, but I mean, I'd rather have fire and ice by 15%. You already have a dragon shield. Tempest. I think it's time to upgrade to this. This is actually better. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Defense goes down by 2, but that's a-okay. My resistance will get better. Not Maribel, Aisha. No thanks, I'm not interested in this. Increases defense by quite a bit, but has absolutely no special effects.
All right.
Man, this takes a long time, but selling all this stuff, but Walking Blade, I don't care about this. I'm gonna sell the stuff that's really that sells for a lot. Aurora Blade. No, I don't need you. I don't need Falcon Knife earrings. Random Lance. Maybe I should have kept those weapons that attack twice for metal slimes, but pretty sure there's more effective ways like multi-fist. Battle Axe, so both of these. Just recuperating all that gil that I spent. Oh yeah, this is even better than the Butterfly Baton. Right, sell. Rewarded for acquiring 300,000 gold. Another achievement. Achievements seem to be gonna be pretty easy to get. Ooh, I just bought that. Let me not sell that. I'm gonna keep these in case I fight a boss that's one elemental. And that's all I feel like selling right now. Unless I find something that sells for a lot. Top high, I don't care for. Yes, you can go ahead and sell that. That'll do for now. So much equipment you get in this game that something that could take forever. The menu isn't the fastest either. Where does this lead again? Close to the dungeon. Well, I do need to explore here. Now, this episode's already a bit lengthy, so I don't think I'll have the time to explore everything in this island on this one episode. But we'll get as much as we can right now. Alright. Man, I just know I'm gonna get some good sleep today. With those, what are the, I always forget the name of them. Memory foam pillows. They're like real soft. Alright, let's, was that really all? Mini metal. Which I need to go back to Esther. I haven't been there in a long time. Probably behind on a few things. Did I accidentally change something? Hit the confirm button. Hope I didn't change anything. Oh, that was an accident. There we go. Want to confirm with the B button. Alright, 38 mini medals. Alright, well that's pretty much everything here. Zoom my way out of here. Okay, so I still recognize the Buccanham Palace, or I said Buccanham Palace, but it took me to the cave. That was odd. Alright, I'll save the village for last. A lot of chests I imagine to pick up here. And it's a good thing there's a save point here because once I explore this dungeon, I can quickly make my way back here whenever I do decide to end the episode. If I gonna keep playing a little longer. Alright, is there some stuff to pick up here? Enemies here look really interesting. Actually, it might be the same enemies, it's just this place is a lot brighter now, so I can see better. A hero? Oh no, Sir Mervyn is a sage. One more level and the sage will be mastered. What's the luminary master that will give me druid? And then I'll have another Maribel clone, basically. Once he gets that druid job, swap him out for Aisha. Swap Aisha out for him. That way my party will be completely balanced. 2 magic, 2 physical. Well, I mean, the hero is pretty much like half magic, half physical, but they say the hero's the best job in the game, which I can kind of see how they say that. Although I feel like the champion is my favorite because the abilities are just amazing for additional damage. But I mean, the hero has more versatility. Heat of Deafness, give these to you. And how luck worked in certain Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy X, where if your luck is high enough, you'll literally just constantly have criticals over the enemy. Luck was such an annoying stat to raise in 10 because of that damn Earth Eater. But if you have attack wheels, you can get through that a lot faster. If you're playing on emulator, you can speed it up. I think I've done it like 2 or 3 times, and oh, that's insane. But maxing out everyone's stats to 255, which doesn't take as long as you think it was, but luck is just insane. Never got HP to 99,000 because that's completely pointless. In fact, it works to your detriment. Yeah, you'll be able to survive attacks more easily, but having your overdrives fill up is the most important thing in those fights because you're going to be spamming your overdrives. And Comrade is like the best overdrive. Take damage. When your comrades take damage, your overdrive charges. You compare that with having like low HP, only 9,000, and you can just spam overdrives over and over. And you can use overdrives to reduce damage from the bosses, increase your defense, charge up your overdrives faster. There really just wasn't any point in getting your HP to 99,000. Actually worked against you. Alright, I came here just for a chest. There was not a single fragment. Alright, zoom out of here. Still got a bit of time, so let me explore this village. And not sure what I'm gonna do with the story after because getting all these fragments. Unless I get a great fragment, I don't see how I can progress with the story. Alright, back here in the present, where that fragment was at has turned into a chest. Let me explore all of this area, because there might be a fragment lying around here. Right, nothing on this pier. Come on, I know there's a fragment here. I have a hunch that there is. Here's hoping. Well, might not be. Trailblazing bandana. Maybe it's an accessory. Charm and defense, that's it? Oh, thank you. Alright, let's check the actual palace and surrounding houses. Alright, the inn. The inn has multiple floors, really? Alright, might as well just search every nook and cranny. Bound to run into something. Alright, well, curious to see what this chest is. Or the fragment was originally. What? Maybe I should read this. The blooming switch at the back was the devil to reach, so I put it on the side. Damn, bookcase. Alright, mini medal 39. If I can get one more, that's another treasure. Maybe I'll start off the next episode by collecting my rewards, because I haven't been there in a long time. Alright, upstairs. Nothing to grab. Wrong door. Alright, that's odd. You usually come up on at least one fragment when you revisit in the present. Might not be the case this time around. All those turquoise fragments, that's probably what I'm going to be collecting for the next several parts. Till I find a way to open that door. There's that staircase. This I haven't explored at all in the past. Not even though I was there. Single file. Alright, into the palace. Yeah, that is kind of one thing about this game that kind of annoys me is that, I mean, it's not the exploring aspect of it that I don't mind, but it's the fact that it takes forever to, like, this game has so much backtracking and there's so much stuff to find that this eats up a lot of time. Oh, nothing. Oh, there's some pots. Okay, I'll take that. That's even better than a single file. Alright, this guy's gonna take a while to explore. Oh, I forgot. This wasn't gonna lead to anything. Alright, back on the first floor. I'll save that for last. Hoping there isn't a cutscene. Ugh. This episode's already kind of long as it is. It tells me as soon as I walk in there, there's gonna be a cutscene. No, go back up there. This was a patio, wasn't it? Alright, well, what was I thinking? This leads to the throne room, I think, so there's gonna be a cutscene. Battle arena, what the hell? Is this always here? Okay, is this like this game's version of the side quest? I'm gonna explore a little bit of this on the next episode, because Battle Arena, I'm pretty sure this is like this game's version of the post-game content.
Oh.
But this episode's long enough, so I'm gonna end this here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And next episode, we'll explore a bit of this Battle Arena. See if it's worth putting some time into. Yeah, thanks for watching.